Hollow Knight is a 2D action-adventure game developed by Team Cherry and released in 2017. I heard it was fun, so I platinumed it. And when I went to go platinum it, I had no idea this game was hard. This is the beginning area of the game. This is why I learned to use my nail for the first time. After making it out of the beginning area, I made it to Dope Mount. This is the first, and I'm pretty sure only town in this game. This is my first bench of the game, which is pretty cool. This rail leads to Forgotten Crossroads. This is the first main area of the game. This right here was the first major fight of the game for me. As you can tell, it's a very hard fight. Hard patterns to memorize, hard everything. It definitely isn't an easy encounter. And this is the grub room with the grub father. This is where I get my first map of the game. And this is my first stag station. After that, I try to save my first grub, which fails horribly. Yeah, after giving up looking for the grub, I tried to find where I need to go, and eventually I just gave up and looked up where Wayward's compass was. Yeah, this is the best song of the game. As you can see right here, very useful. And then I made to this room, and this happened. I was not prepared for a boss fight. I mean, I struggled against regular enemies, so yeah, it was obvious what happened. Eventually I beat him though. Took forever though. Like an hour or two. And then I got the trophy falsehood. After defeating him, I got the city scratch, which can be used later in the game. Then I got what? Vengeful Spirit. Yeah, that's it. And then I found out you can have 2 charms equipped, which is very useful. Then I beat this guy, and I made my way to Green Path. After making it to Green Path, I then chased down Hornet, and tried to make this jump here. Twice. And then later, I would meet the Hunter. After leaving the Hunter, I found Hornet, healed up, and went to go fight her in a battle of which I obviously won first try. But eventually, I won first try, as you can see right here, first try. After I beat Hornet, she runs off. I loot the dead guy, and I attain the Mothwing Cloak. The Mothwing Cloak is basically just a badge. And then I found the Medtech village, so Dope Mount isn't the only village in this game. And then down here I found the Medtech quads, which gives me the ability to wall jump. This is where I used the city crest I got earlier. There's something how this elevator works. This is the Nailsmith. Later I find out that apparently upgrading your nail makes the game harder. I do this later, by the way. I realize this is the boss arena. And so I try to get out because I wasn't ready to fight a boss. But it's too late, the door closed. So obviously, when I went to go fight the boss, I did this first try. First try. After beating him, I got another ability. Wait for it. This takes a while. Desolate Dive. I upgraded my nail heal. For saving a couple grubs, I got an extra max, which is another hit point, which is very useful later. I'm protected. I'm paying to see something nice. Oh yeah, that's nice. I come down here to go see what's down here, and I find a boss. But this time, I'm ready to fight the boss. So, I go. But it takes forever. Fight the boss! Yeah, I lost bad. Really bad. Very bad. Super bad. This one, it barely does. but finally, after all that I want. Now I'm at Deep Nest, I find the map, I get the map, I find the trim pass, then I use the trim pass, then I look up where I need to go. Turns out I'm at the opposite side of the map. Then I get the dream now. Now I can beat the game. Then I come up here to fight the failed champion. Why? Because in the first boss of the game it's surely be super easy. What? Yeah, no, I lost. I lost bad. Very bad. I need to change my charm to get better equipped for the spots, and I misclicked here. I was super sad. I thought he was key. After killing him, I got the Crystal Heart, which gives me the ability. Oh, Crystal Heart. Which gives me a super dash. I saved this scrub heal. After coming down here, I found Broken Vessel. Thought there was a boss and backed up. After getting ready, I came back to go fight him. Couldn't figure out how the boss started. Then I tried to attack these guys, thinking that if I defeated them, maybe I can not fight the boss. That didn't work. Now, obviously, I beated him first try. First try. After defeating him, I got the Monarch Wings. This gives me the ability to double jump. Here is the rematch against Hornet. Now, obviously, it's pretty obvious by now. I did this first try. You can see how I expertly move here to avoid getting hit. But in all seriousness, I died a lot here. Because I didn't know you can hit those spikes to move them out of the way. Once I learned that, this fight became pretty easy. After figuring out that I can move this, it became pretty easy, and I did this on my 27th try. Now I'm in the abyss. I'm here with one goal, to turn on a lighthouse. After defeating a whole bunch of shades, I turn on the lighthouse, and then I come over here to get another ability. The ability is Shade Cloak. It gives me the ability to dash through attacks. And then I get another Vessel, which gives me more soul I can use. Then I fight the Dark Defender. Now obviously, I did him first try. And got the Defender's Quest. And then I got the final map I needed to complete my maps. Alright, now back to the main story. After opening the seal, I fight the Hollow Knight. And to no one's surprise, I died a lot. Because he's a difficult fight. He's the Hollow Knight. He should be a hard fight. But after all that, I finally beat him. Alright, now that the Hollow Knight's defeated, the real hard part begins. And no, it's not Hive Mind. The Hive was pretty easy. This was what I'm talking about. So after this, I went back to Dope Mount, and these new buildings are here. And this is where the grind begins. After this, I had to do it again to get enough Geo to do it again. After this, I had to do a whole bunch of missions for Grim. But I don't have any of them saved. So here we are doing the Grim fight. Grim absorbed my Grim child. So this right here was a very serious fight. Of course, I beat it again. First try. And all turned out to be okay because my Grim child is perfectly fine. And we did a grand performance. After that, I got the Shade Soul and Wailing Waves. And these are both very good abilities. Especially later on. After that, I saved a couple more gloves. Look at this little guy. I love you too, buddy. And then I went to go do the Coliseum trophies, so I became a warrior. I did this just for the Geo. I didn't know there was trophy, that's for this. And then I find this little glove, you know, so cute, and then this happens. Like, why? Was he always a glove? Did he become that? Did I kill an affected glove? What happened? And then I went to go have a rematch against Grim. And now it's time for one of the hardest fights of this game. Nightmare King Grim. Now trust me when I say this. I beated him. First try! Yeah, no, it took forever to beat him. I was celebrating. I'm celebrating right now. Yeah, this took forever. And he's gone! And I got the trophy! Let's go! And then I picked up a few more trophies, saved the last grub, which was a very happy moment. Look at this little guy. He's freaking happy. And then I completed Trial of Foods, which gave me a lot of Geo, which, as you can tell, I'm broke. And I got blessed. And then I made it to the final location of the game, Godhome, which is pretty much a boss rush area where you have to refight all the other bosses. Like this. Yeah, it's very hard. After doing all of that, I come face to face with the Pure Vessel, which is the final boss of Hollow Knight. So once I beat him, I beat Hollow Knight. And of course, I did this one, not first try, but hitless. I didn't get hit once in this fight, which is pretty impressive. But after I beat him, I finally beat Hollow Knight. Let's go! Yeah, there's one more. It's not over. Alright, now that that's over, the final boss rush is open to me. I can fight the final boss. Pantheon 5. After defeating Pure Vessel again, I get to make it to the final boss. After I beat whoever's next, I beat Hollow Knight. And it is none other than the sun. Absolute radiance. And I did absolute radiance. First try! No, that's a lie. No, I get motoed here. Because I didn't know what to expect. So I just got motoed here. I'm doing good, Neo, but like, not too much longer I'm gonna not be alive anymore. Like, look, I'm going full heals here. So obviously I'm not gonna make it very far, because I'm not doing any damage. I can only heal. Wow. I am still having a lot longer. Never mind. After a lot of time passes, I finally make it to the hardest part of the fight. The staircase. Yeah. This is the hardest part of this fight. But I make it up. I fight the boss. At this point, I'm starting to feel sick. Because, you know, an hour is how long it takes to get here if you die again. So obviously dying here is not enough. After a while, I got back up and decided to try it again. Yeah, I didn't make it that far. After a long break, I came back more determined than ever to win.
Finna. Bama. Finna. Bama.
After beating Pure Vessel, it was time to fight Radiance. Again. But finally, after all of that, I came out victorious. After beating Radiant, I watched the ending cutscene play out. After that, there was only one thing left to do. Get the remaining trophies left. So that's what I did. Got every last one of them. And then finally, after all that, pure completion. And Heart of the Hollowness, the Platinum Trophy.